Hi, everybody. I like seeing you guys every day. Okay, so I'm back. I I realize I should probably explain why you guys are always looking at me and then my bed. It's literally the only quiet place. Hi, Wonder Parties. You guys are next. You should come on. Anyway, it's the only quiet place in the house for me to do this for even the short amount of time that I'm able to do it. Hi, you guys. How are you? Okay, so I am just waiting on my friend to click on here. Hopefully she's seeing this. Is she seeing this? Let me see. Nope, she hasn't requested yet. Okay, she's going to request in a second. Oh my gosh, I love you too. Hi guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, there's Bonjour. Hi. Okay, so request to be in the live. Hold on. Let's see if she's requested yet. So many people are totally new at this, and we're all figuring it out together. Okay, I'm going to wait for her to request, and then I will do it. Anyway, here we are. Again, hold on. She's sending me a message. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay. Oh, I just think, shoot. Here we go. Okay. She's coming on right now. Rachel's on her way. Rachel? There she is.
I've learned so much about technology this week.
Oh my God, tell me about it. I have too over the last 2 weeks, like trying to get my daughter to do all of her school.
Oh my
And
God.
like there's all these rooms and it's crazy. You look so beautiful.
I do? Thank
Yeah, you look so pretty with your makeup on. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to Instagram Live. Is this your first split live?
So, yes.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, so before we get started, will you please tell me how to pronounce the name of the store?
Bonjour Fete.
It is Bonjour
It would
Fete.
be just like thing, because then it would be Hello Feet, which doesn't really suggest parties.
No. Okay, so Fete, great.
So it means hello party. When I started, the name of the business was Boîte Fete, which is even harder to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we changed that pretty quickly.
No, it's funny. When I went to say it today, it was the first time that I realized I was like, I think it's Fete, but I'm not really sure. Do you have your ear pods in?
No, should I?
No, there's just like a little bit of a crackle on your end for some reason. I'm not sure why. Just want to make sure people can hear you.
I don't
Is
know.
it better now? That's good. Just don't move your head.
I will not.
Anyway, hi, welcome. So we have been having a lot of fun here, or I've been having a lot of fun. I can't say for them. Maybe they've been totally bored, but I've been having a great time this week, talking to some friends of mine who are small business owners, and we've been giving you guys big love. I don't know if you've seen any of them so far. So far, we've laughed, we've cried, we've talked about jewelry, we wish we were drinking wine, we've complained about kids and schooling. We've done it all.
I love it. I love it. I'm here to talk about all of it, especially the wine parts.
Yes.
And
You know that I make my own wine. Have I told you this?
No, I didn't know
I make my own wine, and I have bottles here at my house. So if you need to like come over in gloves and a mask and stand far away from me, I can leave you some at the gate.
Does
you
make your own wine labels or make your own?
No, so we have our own wine. So we source the grapes from Santa Rita Hills. And we went and like actually got to stomp the grapes and crush it and go through the whole process. And then we bottled it. And my daughter actually drew the label. And we have wine. So if you're in need, just, text me. Okay, perfect. Not about me. So people, Rachel owns one of my favorite stores literally in the entire world. Not even in the US, it's in the world. I think I've spent most of my paychecks from 911 last season in the store. You guys know that I call myself the holiday junkie, and I'm obsessed with decorating. I'm obsessed with parties and just amazing things that you can like put in your house to always make something just feel a little bit more like magical and fun. And that is her store. She has a few of how many stores exactly do you have?
We have 2 stores. We're currently building a 3rd store, although that just got a little bit more complicated.
I'm sure. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to put on a mask and help you build at some point when it's safe. I'm ready. But yeah, her place is just like amazing. The girls that work there are also amazing. And you just walk in and you instantly feel just joy. Like you just feel joy. By the way, I put in a huge order yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, or the day before, for like a bunch of stuff. So I'm really excited because I've been trying to just like make things fun for my kids.
Sometimes, so when I pulled your order, I was like, what is she going to actually do with this? It was like a big gem thing. And I was like, what is it for?
Yeah, you know what? I honestly don't know yet. I just wanted it and I needed that. It needed to happen because it brings me joy. And you know me, I will find something to do with it and you'll see it on Instagram.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, it's, I think the thing that I've kind of discovered the past couple weeks is, regardless of what's going on in the world, and this is all super scary for our children. Just, you know, we have 2 kids and a lot of kids are experiencing their birthday during this time, and they're not able to get together with their friends or have that party that they maybe didn't have last year or have been thinking about all year. And what I found that has been so beautiful from this is all the parents trying to make the birthdays so special, whether it's having, you know, family members drive by the house and wave from the car, or neighbors putting signs in their yards wishing kids happy birthday. Like, it's so cute what people have done to make birthdays special. And so it's just kind of like a new way to bring the party home. And so it's kind of what our store is all about. And so to have it be accessed and used during this time is really great.
I'm walking downstairs to get water right now because my throat is really dry and I don't want to cough and have people think that I'm not well, which I am. I just am going to get something. So why don't you tell people when you started your store and how it started?
Okay, so my husband's an actor, and he was filming a show in Montreal, and I had left my job in production. I used to work at Warner Brothers, and so
what did you do at Warner Brothers?
I worked for he became the president of Warner Brothers, but I was in feature development. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. We've never talked about that. I love that.
I know. So that's what I did, and then became a mom and supported my husband while he was filming in Montreal. And it gets really cold there, and it gets dark at like 4 p.m. and there's nothing much to do. So it just became one of those situations where I wanted to work, you know, needed a hobby, had kids, went to a lot of birthday parties, and realized that I didn't love the stuff I was seeing at birthday parties. So I just imported it all from the US and sold it to my friends and started websites and all that good stuff. So about 4 years into being in Montreal, the show got canceled and we started to plan our move back here to LA, and I had all stuff in the basement. So it all came with me and I said, let's open a store. I knew nothing about opening a store. I Googled
That's amazing.
how to do it. I literally had no retail experience. I just knew that I loved what I had. So, so that's kind of what happened. And we opened a store and we had just great feedback, and I'm really passionate about it. I love it. I
and
mean,
your husband
you know,
helps you, right?
What's that?
Does your husband helps you in the store sometimes, right? Like building things and doing that stuff?
He builds stuff. Yeah, he is not a builder. He hasn't even like played a builder in any of his roles, but his dad is a cabinet maker, and so for in New Hampshire, and so for the first store, they would just FaceTime, and his dad would help him figure out, you know, how to do the joints and how to build cabinets and different IKEA hacks, all that good stuff. So all my shelves are IKEA hacks that he's kind of figured out with his dad, and his dad will pre-cut it all in New Hampshire, send it all in a truck, and then
oh my God,
assembles it like a giant Lego set, pretty much. So it's just kind of a beautiful thing to have it be such a family oriented, you know, build. It's awesome.
And I saw the other day that your daughter is learning from you very well with her cute little appetizer things that she was putting together on Instagram. I was like, oh, already throwing a party. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I know. And I was like, this is so sad that she can't share it with her own friends. But yeah, I mean, we're all getting creative around here. You know, our parties look a little different these days, but we're still smiling through it, or we're trying to.
And how is business at this point in time? You're strictly online, right? You closed down your stores.
Exactly. So thank God for me. My other store is about, it's a 2-minute drive, less than 10-minute walk. And so I can just walk to the store, ship out the orders, and come home and not have any contact with anybody.
That's great.
We haven't had any clients in the store for like 2 weeks. So I feel like everything in the store is safe. And, you know, for me to pack it up is, you know, that's the best we can do right now. We originally were only 5% of our business is online. And so now 100% of our business is online. So it's just been a curve. I've tried to get to be a little bit more savvy, but I also want to make it easy for people because people now are figuring out how to school their kids and keeping them occupied. And so I want, however they shop, to be as fast as possible. So I think we pivoted smartly by just offering like little bundles. Like, here's a collection of Easter stuff.
Yeah.
Cheaper than it would normally be. It's really easy. I promise it'll look cute together, and we'll send it right to your house. So
yeah, I think that's really smart. I love what you guys have done with the site, and it does make it really helpful. I know that I've been using your site just as an idea for people out there. So I've been trying to do like once a week, like a little special day with my kids. So this Friday, it's going to be a formal Friday. And so we are going to all dress up. My son's going to wear a suit. My daughter's going to wear a dress. I'm going to dress up. My husband's going to wear a suit. We're all going to meet downstairs for dinner. I'm decorating the whole thing with some stuff from your store. And we're just going to make it like, you know, feel cute and fun. And then I pre-ordered some stuff for my son's birthday, just like his birthday's not until June. God willing, we will all be out of this by June. But I ordered it just because I was like, I don't want to get stuck and not be able to show him like a great, you know, thing. But I've been using your stuff in that way, and it's really fun. And I think it's a fun place, besides just like toys and ordering them Legos and things like that, to just, I don't know, kind of keep them busy. I think it's fun to be creative with your family that way. And I've really noticed that, like, my daughter now, I got some stuff from your store a while ago and made her like a fancy cheese plate.
Oh,
and so now every day, every afternoon, she's like, Mommy, can I have my cheese board now? And so we make a cheese board, and she puts like the cute little forks that I got from your store. And then she's like, maybe we should put up a decoration. And I'm like, okay. And so we make it cute. And I just want you to know that I think you really do bring joy to people, and you really do make them happy, and you make it easier for all of us out there to do that because of your hard work. And I'm just sorry that so many of these businesses are fighting right now and having trouble. The beautiful thing that I've really learned this week, though, is that no matter how hard hit you guys are, everybody's spirit is so good and so high. And I really admire that.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all just kind of feel stuck, and there's not much we can do. That, you know, there's only so many hours in the day, and, you know, we're certainly not going to do anywhere close to the normal business that we do. And I have a large staff that, you know, that's kind of been the part that's been keeping me up the most is, you know, when can I get them more hours, and when can I put them back in the shops safely? And then what will it mean in the future? Like, what's the future of retail, you know, going to look like?
It's interesting.
And pick something out, you know, with a friend or by yourself and have some alone time. Like, it's just, I'm nervous about it. But that being said, we're all going to get through it. I feel like we're just living in a dream right now. And so I think hopefully by just, you know, keeping chins up and focusing on what the piece that we can do, then hopefully we all just make it through. We're going to make it through.
It like totally knocked me off of here. I'm so sorry. I do think it's interesting on all fronts. Like I was saying this to somebody yesterday, I think maybe even on here, I was saying that I don't know what I'm going to do. Like when the sort of like it lifts and we're back into somewhat of a safer place, back into life, back into normalcy and everything. Like, I feel like I might just run and hug like 10,000 people in one day. And then there's another side of me that's like, I don't know, or maybe I'll just stay inside for another 10 days and like make sure that it's actually safe. And, you know, kind of, and it's curious. Like, I do wonder what will happen, because so many businesses have been so insanely smart about figuring it out. Like, I wonder if people will just want to continue like contactless deliveries to their house. And, you know, if they will, I mean, I believe your store will be open again. And I believe that all the stores will be open again. And of course, people are going to want to go in there and touch that stuff and see it and buy it. And I'll be there the second your doors open, I promise you. But I do think that all of this is changing the world. Like, it is changing it, and I don't know how yet, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah. It's interesting because in the past I had an Instacart account for probably a couple years, and my husband never wanted to use it because he likes to pick out the fruit and the veg and all that stuff. Like, he, you know, is very specific about it. And, you know, at this point, I'm just like, whatever shows up at my door, I'm super grateful for.
I know, me too.
I don't know what the future of grocery shopping looks like. It's kind of created this, you know, wipe everything down. It's such a process. We get something delivered and wiping everything down is.
Oh my God. I just got a few things delivered and I was opening boxes with gloves on and Lysol and the thing. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, but it's necessary, you know, and I did it, of course, but it just was, yeah, it's really interesting. Okay. So how can people go on your website?
Yes.
Can they, okay. And they can go on there and find out from you, you know, they can go on and see what you guys have.
Yeah. Right now, we're big into Easter. It's a big season for us. It's usually our second busiest season, which is kind of hard for people. I know a lot of people would think it would be Halloween or Valentine's Day. Easter is really strong for us. People put together, you know, they have a lot of family over. There's a lot of brunches. There's, you know, Easter basket stuff. So what we're doing is every day we're releasing around 3 different bundles. And we're making them like almost half off of what they would normally cost, just to make things easier. And we're going to do like a boy basket filler, a girl basket filler, a, you know, sports theme, a candy theme, you know, things like that.
I'm gonna have to go back on.
Really quick, really quick and easy. So I think, you know, getting the Easter stuff there, I've heard that Amazon has been hard in like the fulfillment isn't actually coming in the times that, you know, they're saying they are. So just know that when you shop from us, it's me walking down to the store and putting it in a box and shipping it out probably the next day. And we're just going to keep going like that.
That's amazing. And then what will you put up next? What is like
after
spring,
Easter,
summer thing for you?
Yeah. So summer barbecue, which, you know, now I'm like, how does that, you know, it's going to be a small barbecue with a couple of friends. 4th of July. I mean, I don't even know what that means for Palisades in the, oh, I know. What does that mean?
I don't know.
But yeah, barbecue, lots of like pool floats and pool toys and fun cocktail, outdoor cocktail sets and things like that. That's what.
Oh, cute. Okay, great. Is there, if people have like questions on, hey, I want to throw my son or my daughter a birthday party, or I want to do this, you know, we are just going to have like a couple of friends over that we know are healthy, and if they decide to do that or whatever, can they DM you and like ask questions on Instagram? Okay, cool. Because some people don't know how to do that stuff or where to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's overwhelming. I'm all about mix and matching. I normally don't put stuff together that's the same pattern.
I love that. You've taught me how to do that. I was not that person before you, and you've really taught me how to do it, and I love it.
But so I think it's if you want to hit me up and say, I want a different take on a unicorn party, or I want, you know, a new version of, you know, I don't know what it is. I've seen the most random themes of all times, but yeah, absolutely DM me.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you want to give people, I'm going to put something up later and give everybody your website and everything. But for anybody who might be at home and want to go on now, do you want to give people the exact website?
Yep, it's www.bonjourfete.com.
Bonjour Fete, guys. Bonjour Fete.
JOURFETE.com. You can call it feet. I hope you do. Bonjour feet.
No, that's really funny that I never, because I don't ever say it out loud. I just go there, you know? And then today I was like, oh, I actually don't know. I think I know, but I don't know. Well, is there anything else that you want to tell people? I really, again, just want to say thank you for doing this. I think it's so important for people to put a face to a store and to a business, and like know that you guys are out there and you're doing your best and you're figuring it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's important to just remember that, you know, we're all trying to find, you know, the good in these little moments that happen, whether they're at home or it's a birthday or it's celebrating, you know, somebody learning how to read for the first time or you know, there's a lot of little things that are worth celebrating. And I think, you know, if we can just kind of go through life and appreciate those moments, then we're going to be okay.
I used the little mouse and tooth box that I got from your store last night for Autumn, because she lost her first tooth yesterday, and she loved it. And I thought of you because I knew I was talking to you today also, but I was like, oh my gosh, I have to remember to tell her that I just loved it. So thank you for that. You were a big part of one of our big memories yesterday, and it was really, really sweet.
Did you do like a little fairy dust trail or any of that?
Yeah. And she actually held the mouse so that she was like sending out to the universe, like, to fairy come to me. And so she slept with the mouse instead of putting it in the back. And then she kept her tooth in the little box. And then this morning she was like, Mommy, we have to keep this for all my teeth. And I'm like, okay. So I had to put it all back, and I've packed it away now, and we'll be ready for the next tooth. So thank you for sharing in my family's big memory yesterday.
Gosh, I love it. It's a big deal, and it's going to take a really long time to grow in.
It's already in.
Oh my gosh.
It's already behind there, and it's broken through the skin.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
which is so weird. She's also breaking a molar right now too. So at the same time, this poor kid is just like got a whole mouth thing happening.
Oh my gosh. Well, she has plenty of time to save that money.
Yes, that's true. Well, thank you so much for coming on here. Guys, please check out her store and her website.
I love that you're doing this. It's so incredible. It means so much to all of us. And we recognize that a lot of times it's easier to, you know, just shop from the big box stores. But yeah, knowing that there's people and families and, you know, a lot of heart behind these small businesses, I think is what it's all about. So thank you.
It is. All right. I love you.
Love you.
Big hugs from far away. Healthy hugs. And I truly, like, I can't wait to see you in person. I can't wait for all this to be over. I can't wait to be back in your store and us to like high five and hug and be like, what the F just happened?
I know. I will definitely try.
Yeah. I know. I will too. Tell the girls from your store that I said hello and that I do miss them. They're like friends of mine. Every time they like text me and be like, it's in, stuff is in. I'll be like, I'm coming.
I wonder if Karina's watching. I'll have to find out. If she is, if not, I'm going to make her watch this.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, lots of love. Thank you. I'll be placing an order probably in a couple days.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye, you guys. And check my post later because I'll have all of her information up. Bye. Love you guys.